100 Thieves pistol underway, and 100 Thieves looking to get aggressive. Abram trying to back away. Def there for a bit of assistance, and it does go even trades for now, but I don't believe XSET really recognized how many 100 Thieves members were here, and that results in a 2-for-1 exchange favoring the defense.
Yeah, you thought it was maybe just the Sky Flash and the Jet, but no, it got short up by Nitro and Hiko as well. And they're doing a great job, and they're also concerned that a C push might be coming in. So instead of backtracking towards C, that would be vulnerable because they felt so much pressure at A, that they're a little bit concerned, and they're actually just still kind of lingering around the A lobby. They'll now drone in with BCJ to try to make sure that this room is clear. Maybe also start trying to clear out the long, close corners so they can still maybe threaten an A side execute, which indeed they're going for, it seems. They're committing to it, but again, they're in a 3-on-4, so they're going to be down a man. And I think that that's just a perfect example of the fearlessness of Asuna, and you're going to be seeing that all series long.
Yeah. A couple of abbreviated health pools, though, for this defense of 100 Thieves. Asuna has backed away from the site, so the 11 health will not be in play. Recon dart coming out of Hiko. They do read this. Paranoia still in play for Nitro, but BCJ just walks onto the site. Oh, but Nitro able to stay alive because the dart cover into play, finds one, and then eventually Hiko comes from behind to find his third elimination of the round, and 100 Thieves strike first. Maybe not have enough time to back out and go to B, but that they could just sneak away from heaven. There is an opportunity for them to maybe open some stuff up. Pure's going to find Asuna up top. Hiko and Dap, point of contact, but Hiko has been stranded on a bit of an island. He's going to be finding himself in 1v3 deals with the dart, but can't deal with the Cypher player himself. So Aaron finds the clean kill, and once again, XSET cleanly able to rotate over to A and give themselves their fourth. It's going to be really clean. Now, as far as the retake is considered for 100 Thieves, what is going to be the play? Because Def is starting to set up all the stars around the key entry points. Hiko does not have a recon bolt as of yet. There is an owl drone to play with, as well, we can at least see what's going on with the lobby working, kills coming through. All right, there we go. Back on into it. And second and Aaron will actually fall, so the retake will be complete for 100 Thieves.
Yes, we didn't really get to see the actual retake itself, but
could change things. Steel once more aggressive coming down and just crouches underneath Def. So the IGL is going to be down here. Another first blood for 100 Thieves, and they're happy to use a neural theft and set up Asuna for a second kill, no problem mid-map.
Trailblazer is going to come through, but it doesn't actually stun Asuna. He's able to go into Garage and almost benefited from the fact that Ethan had the flash onto Pure. He just misses the shot. But 100 Thieves, they still have a huge advantage here. 5-on-3, timing though, not favoring Hiko. Zekken able to get that kill onto A-Link, and oh my goodness. XSET though fighting their way back in.
They have found an entry point. This is looking pretty solid. Pure watching the rotation from C. Steel wants to feel things out. Knows where Zekken's positioned off the Seeker, but he's going to use that as a little bit of self-bait. Zekken finds the follow-up elimination. Oh, and
as Russia's team's looking to come up Garage with the flashes, and then the Hunter's Fury comes in to try to slow them down, but it's not going to work. XSET finding the entries.
But Nitro does get two, keeps things competitive. And potentially he could deny the post plant over towards C long. That seems to be the case. So you're looking at Hiko and Steel from the front. Trailblazer not going to find any connection, but does, of course, read the information. Owl Drone will do essentially the same thing. It actually doesn't get deleted. It could tag again. Nitro from the back. Never was expected. Nitro is found 4. Second, trying to hold on to the cyber cage, but Hiko pulls out the sheriff, finds the kill, and that is an absolutely masterful retake from 100 Thieves.
Oh, that is so big. I mean, they're down. All they have is Nitro's fan.
Make a quick rotation, but he's in hug at the moment. Aldron will scout him out. Can he get out of this? XSET are trying to punish, but the help from Ethan is absolutely beautiful. Trailblazer also coming through, but 100 Thieves have reinforced, and XSET have to give this away. But in the same breath, they do find a kill on the other side of the map, and that's going to lead to a quick rotation to A. There's the rotation out of Nitro's ult.
Yeah, he's gotten here in plenty of time. They should know that it's possible. They might think that he's heaven, and that's what Aaron's looking for, and Nitro going to catch him with that. Hiko reinforces, and oh my goodness, 100 Thieves are shutting this thing down to tie it up.
All right, Daph, what do you got for us here, brother? 1v4, no spike, and 45 seconds to play with. He's going to have to go through the teeth of this 100 Thieves setup, including Ethan first and foremost, and that information will be gained. 100 Thieves bouncing back to this, guiding light just to kill off more time. Aldron's going to do the exact same thing. And Daph trying to sneak through it is going to be tagged up. There's really no chance he's going to pull this one off, so.
What more obstacles can you put in front of this guy?
Just Cloudburst, really.
Yeah, those two, I guess. What else? Throw something else out there.
There's the Nebula. trying to throw this out as fake smoke to find some entry point, but it's just being spammed down. So 100 Thieves recover beautifully to today's. The BCJ stat point is, I think, a really important one because he was the MVP of this Haven map without question. Asuna just goes right through Def, kind of breaks his ankle. I mean, Def is holding onto this Nebula saying, I've got no idea where Asuna has gone off to. Both players completely null of any information, but Def still responds first. Hiko is stuck in the corner outside B main and very well could lurk for maybe an opening kill as 100 Thieves rotate to A.
Yeah, they're going to get the spike plan at A, but past that, I'm not sure. It really kind of depends on if Hiko can make some type of timing flanking through A link, but otherwise you'd imagine XSET had this one well under their control, considering it's a 5-on-3 and they're in good position here at the A side already. Yeah, the flank stops the spike plan even.
Spike down
this utility out of this XSET and this recovery, they know exactly where this play is coming. Nitro, decent for one, and now it's just down to Hiko. Could not find a timing, nor did he really flirt with trying to find one, to be honest. He finds himself in a 1v4, does find the first elimination. Hold on a second. I feel like 100 Thieves fans all over the world are sitting here saying, all right, Hiko, you've done this before. Can you do it again?
Low health, I mean.
Yeah.
Probably means he has no spike possession. He's got to work fast.
He's found some pretty decent clearance. He's got a frenzy at his feet if he wants it, but Pure just outside heaven finds the kill. Hiko guessing right, Pure was left, so the pistol does go the way of XSET. Shock Dart gonna tag a little bit of Asuna's health up, but still the spike is planted, and Death, I don't think, is gonna be able to stay on this backside of the play for very long. 100 Thieves seem to know that he's in this position as Asuna does find first blood into BCJ. Owl drone to confirm. Death not going to get away, and the post plant for 100 Thieves looking solid.
Yeah, they're going to walk out this round against the bonus of their opposition. And, you know, funnily enough, when I was watching the VOD back from yesterday, when 100 Thieves was playing against Envy, they ran a very similar strat where they basically do the whole, like, jet dash in and plant front B.
On this more recent roll swap coming through, Asuna gonna test him. BCJ also a part as he's trying to make his way over to try to help, but is denied. So first 2 kills come through. Def trying to continue to contest the C site, but he'll be unsuccessful in that, and 4 members from 100 Thieves will survive with the plant.
I'm hoping we can get like a third-person camera replay of what just happened there on C site, because that is a very well-designed utility set to get Asuna safely on top the C-site boxes with Jet.
Knives are not going to be successful. Pure somehow still alive, but cannot find elimination. Steel able to convert first blood, but still, XSET look like they want to challenge this. Zekin's going to move forward off of his flash. Knows he's got a player down in hell, but cannot track him down. Meanwhile, though, Death for 2, and XSET have stopped the plant successfully, and now we go 2v2. The action's still going chaotically onto the site as the 100 Thieves are trying to track down Zekin, who's able to find the operator for 1. 1v1 with Aaron, and the return from XSET come through as they capitalize for 9.
And once again, 100's looking for the C site.
Aaron looking to contest this early. He's actually learned his lesson from the last round. This is the same execute attempt from the side of 100 Thieves, but they're stuffed. The kill comes through. BCJ finds 2. The Hunter's Fury's in the mix, but BCJ takes down a 3rd. Hiko could never get into the play.
That is unreal how BCJ lingered around inside the Hunter's Fury cone long enough to get a 2nd frag and then hopped out. That is just dedication to the cause, basically. And I think the difference with that attack is some of these are also trying to ult Nitro into the back of the site for maybe intel, but also maybe he completes it if he sees that it's open, but he quickly realized that it wasn't. And XSET able to hold firm, and a lot of that is down the BCJ from the back of the platform, hitting some big shots around that Hunter's Fury of Hiko.
Oh, but Steel, he was scouted up by the Trailblazer. You thought that there was going to be a good isolation. Zekin trying to play it with Death, but Steel finds elimination. And I'll say, if Hiko takes down Zekin here, we could be talking about a potential 2v5 recovery. Now we're in 30 seconds left to play. Steel in 11 health, no spike. Good luck.
Yeah, seems like a 10th round is inevitable at this point for XSET. Steel does not have a whole lot to work with here, just looking to see if maybe he can't find another frag or 2, trying to play a little bit of limbo with the strip wire, but I think even he can't get that low. Tries to shoot through it and see if he can force a frag through, but Aaron quick to put that to a stop. So XSET
touches. Can they put some pressure on up here? Oh, still able to recover. I don't think he meant to stay in the middle of sewers, but still finds elimination onto Asuna. Cloudburst will gain some separation. Seekers on the way in, though. Defensively, Aaron, he's trying to take care of the Seekers. He actually finds a shot onto Hiko's head. Second does the same to Ethan. And everything just barely going wrong here for 100 Thieves. Just down to Nitro. And this is looking like a for sure 11 on the round, or the board rather, for XSET.
Yeah, that's just a great play from Pure. you know, getting into such a comfortable position with that operator inside sewers, taking down Asuna, being able to call for the rotation back as his teammates were kind of stacked on B site. They're able to get there fast enough to help reinforce things. And like you said, it
consumes Asuna for a moment. Aaron trying to quickly get on in, but Asuna just runs right into the site, finds the first elimination. A chance for 100 Thieves to use this as a position, but they're not going to go B. Instead, they're going to rotate over towards the direction of BCJ, who has been marked really not as consistent as he was from yesterday, but he's really stepped things up. Double kill there. Zekin finds the third. The plant will not fully be secure, and Def's on the flank.
Yeah, really well timed there. Ethan will get the plant, but that's probably about it. He's able to escape. Never mind, gets flashed. He tried to escape. I thought he was going to get to the garage, but not quite. Zekin shuts the door with the remote of the bird. And
they lose Nitro. It's going to be 4v4. Zekin up top, possibly tested, and here comes 100 Thieves on the entry. Aaron is a part of this, and he's actually done nicely with these cyber cages to create a little bit of time. Zekin looking to flash, but Aaron's already fallen, and now Zekin has to clutch things up, finds one. That'll be all he gets, though, on the first attempt.
Trailblazer coming in now as well, but gets shut down. Doesn't really get too much info off of that, but they still have a chance. 3-on-3. The thing is, they're all coming from lower side in heaven. That's going to be kind of a funneled retake to get a big kill on Asuna.
Steel stays alive. Seekers does come out. It actually will affect him, but he's provided himself some cover with the spy cam to where he doesn't really matter if he's concussed or stunned up. Trying to get the tag off to Zekin, maybe to finish the kill. Hiko from down low finds BCJ. And now Zekin, 1v2, 17 HP. Going to commit to trying to play forward through this. If only maybe just to grab the operator, and that is indeed the case. He'll back away.
Yeah, great late round play there from Steel and Hiko, the two veterans on the team. Just making the best they could out of a situation that was getting a bit stressful. You know, when they get Asuna down, and XSET starts charging through the lower side and the
Oh, but look at the distraction in front. 2 trap wires, 2 stars. That could slow things down significantly. Ethan gets hit, but the trap wire doesn't deal with it. But Hiko and Steel, meanwhile, simultaneously find 2 in response. So it turns into a 3v2 favoring 100 Thieves, and they still want to try to pressure out Pure through A. Shoulder peek, tries to avoid the Al drone, and it looks like he very well just may do that. But Nitro has gotten onto the site. They seem to know that Pure is here, but have they given him enough space to maybe find an angle? Not the case. Spike will rotate behind this. It's just down to Def for a 1v3.
Yeah, looking like 100 Thieves are going to keep it going. And it really just all comes down to getting some really good reads of XSET's rotations, thanks to the Seekers that got put into B site, and being able to make that pivot over to A side and just trade out efficiently from that point forward to get themselves to 10. Not a whole lot that's going to be able to say about it here. Steel and Nitro will finish the job, and man, extra rounds starting to look more and more likely as each second passes. I mean, these are digging deep and coming up with some big plays to get them back afloat.
For XSET as well.
Yeah.
That will be something different here as Def will hold the second. Pure in a bit of trouble, has to back away. And, well, Aaron, who is trying to get aggressive through C Garage, also drops. So first blood, once again, confirmed for 100 Thieves.
Yeah, they have so much presence as well all across the map. They have A lobby control. They still have control of the middle. They're threatening Garage. And now they have a 2-man advantage. I mean, an 11th round is looking oh so likely now. They've had everything play out exactly how they'd want to. They have so much at their disposal now. Nitro going to ult in and kind of check things out on C site. It's the read that Def is playing the plat, but Def gets a collat through long. Oh no! Now it gets interesting. Now it's not a foregone conclusion any longer.
Oh my goodness, no way. How big is that? Asuna still wants to challenge C, gets on top using his own Cloudburst. Will open up the site for 100 Thieves to funnel on in from behind. And for BCJ and Zekin, they have to rotate through B to get here.
Spike planted.
How do you hit this? Aldron's still potentially in play. 2 guiding lights, 2 shock darts, recon bolt charge. But for 100 Thieves, still holding on to the paranoia. Potential to contest it. There's the paranoia. Asuna peaks exactly at the right time. Wants the red dot chase, holds down the trigger, but Zekin still finds the kill. Second guiding light comes through. And Nitro's going to shrouded step away. They're going to play a little bit of a cross angle, and Steel will finalize the elimination. 100 Thieves get to 11.
Escape back without getting caught. And they still have a pinch because they're pushed out through courtyard and even into attacking spawn. And Zekin is holding the line. Might even get a shorty kill. No, Nitro's going to get that one back. Get it back into a 2-on-2. They still have time. They still have spike possession. But again, they don't really have a way back without being caught.
Cosmic Divide will be used defensively. Def, who was on the flank at one point in time, has rotated back into the center of the map, but Aaron, who hasn't been seen all round, is going to be taking place on the flank. The thing is, 100 Thieves are very aware of the potential threat. Technically speaking, they just have a free A site. The big question is, has Aaron rotated? That's the one thing they don't know.
Yeah, they have no intel at all. They know that they could be getting flanked. They know that the Cosmic Divide was there at A, that someone might be playing behind it. Now it's cleared out. They smoke Heaven. They're putting the spike down. And they will be able to get it. They have, you know, a player under Heaven. Nitro, not sure where he's going to go yet post-plant. But we know that the retake is going to be coming immediately. Oh, and that's a great catch. At least know once coming through long. They don't know about the other, though.
They still have the paranoia. That's the big key. The last Nebula in play. Def gonna fall. Aaron, do they know that he's here? He gets paranoid. Just out of the Spectre. Not gonna find it. And Nitro with 3 in the round confirms we will see extra time. Even be able to get into a site. It looks like they do want to try to push immediately on in. And they find Nitro topside corner. A chance to get a plant off.
They also stun Asuna with the Trailblazer, so he doesn't feel confident taking a shot through the initial smokes. The spike will indeed go down, and it's equal. And they're able to dash out. And he gets flashed again. They chase off of it.
Aaron for 1, but the trade is there. Ethan able to recover. 100 Thieves are on this site, but look at the post-plant setup for XSET. We've got one player close in Zekin. BCJ looks like he wants to come around through Garage. Aldron's gonna isolate Zekin. He needs to try to stay alive. Flash will come through. It's beautifully timed. Finds Steel for the first. Watch out for BCJ. He's on the flank. He finds the second. It's down to Hiko. 1v3 and likely not enough time beyond that. Things looking very positive for XSET. Hiko finds 1. Toggles looking for a second elimination. No way. Has to try to stick. Pure doesn't want to fall for elimination and will eventually come back to the kill just in the nick of time. XSET strike first at OT.
Dude, give a round of applause to Zekin, the absolute savior of that round. The newcomer to the team, taken here by 100 Thieves. Asuna leading the way, no surprise there. Def playing a tough corner, able to get his 1, and Zekin can play off of it for 2. Again, Zekin having such impact.
Aaron finds 1 more beyond this, but is still tagged up. Hiko, last chance, 1v3. Lots more time to play with here, but no spike. Cyber cages are going to go down. XSET will recover the site for now. As this dissipates, will he find Aaron? Not going to matter. Second comes around the corner, finds his 3rd, and XSET strike first, 14-12. It's going to be up to Bind, or putting Icebox coming up next. Kind of dancing with a little bit of pressure mid-map here.
They faked the under tube wall and actually step in front of it, and they're going to split A through screens. Now, Asuna, though, able to get the read on this, does get his first attempt of asking. Aaron, though, quick to trade, gets some side control. Spike's going to go down.
I love that. All the focus for 100 Thieves focused middle. No one is actually watching the front. So an even exchange so far. Spike planted, but Asuna quick to recover. Steel also in the mix, and that will be a very favorable kill feed for 100 Thieves. 3 for 1. Just down to Zekin, who has no utility. Comes around the corner, does find Asuna. Gets maybe an opportunity and another, and then up top, 1v1 with Nitro, but caught on the reload. And Nitro from the high ground saves the round for 100 Thieves. Opportunity here for XSET, all things considered, for a 4v5. You've got a long lurk from Def towards A. And then the wall placement could provide an opportunity, and that's brilliant. BCJ just grabs the barrel of Steel and then wall bangs for a headshot to turn into a 4v4, but Asuna is still here. Nitro also peeking with them, and the double peek is successful to keep the numbers advantage for 100 Thieves.
Yeah, this B attack has been halted, but Def has full control of A side and is calling for that spike to rotate, knowing that the site is clear. They could get disrupted, though, if Nitro times this mid push appropriately. It looks like the spike will at least safely make it over, and yeah, Pure will as well. 100 Thieves just content on playing the retake, knowing they have man advantage. Wall's going to go down to slow down that progression through screens, but it's immediately broken before it can be reinforced. But Viper's Spit coming down, going to make it a little bit harder on 100 Thieves to retake now.
Def sneaks away from the Leer, but doesn't fully sneak away from Nitro and Asuna. So it's down to Aaron and Pure, playing from essentially the same angle. Pure is going to make sure the backside of this Viper's Pit stays safe, trusting that Aaron can handle anything that walks in from the front. And here comes 100 Thieves on the retake attempt. Pure around the back. Oh, Aaron's not going to find the first elimination, though, but Pure does find 2. Almost a chance for the 3rd. Ethan puts him down before formation. And as the 100's Fury will come out, Asuna is actually trying to force the issue forward. Doesn't love the look of it, and BCJ actually does convert first blood. But now Asuna in the Empress finds the first. Not going to be able to find more beyond this, but does get out of dodge, and Zekin will clear space with this showstopper. Opportunity here for XSET to get a plan.
Oh, Seal's Lurk's been caught pretty early on here by BCJ. The battle still rages on, but at least XSET know what they're up against, and they have man advantage. Emperor's still alive here for Asuna as he's looking to try to poke and prod through the upper. Raptors clear out some space for his team to work in with.
BCJ needs to keep his attention. Flush, second on the corner. Information for Asuna to convert. Gets the dismiss. Steal on the back, wins the elimination.
No way.
No way. Again? Surely not. Pure gonna find one. Has to respond to Asuna. Does. 1v1. Only 41 health for Steel. And Pure knows exactly where he's positioned. He can just wait for a toggle of the spike. Nanostorm's gonna push him back though. He can't necessarily challenge. Steel's gonna get this to halfway. Gonna try to stick. No. Bails off of it, but Pure goes to the high ground. And the clutch comes through for Pure. Well, that's technically a 1v3 to get X out of the board. Dark cover comes out trying to deny him, but he gets elimination before the bloom comes out of the dark cover. Now Pure down low, but he gets caught out. Hiko and Ethan for 2. Ethan finds a double. Not again. 100 Thieves retake looking so potent. They're already going to go for a bit of a defuse. Aaron trying to stop this with a snake bite, but Hiko's gotten this to halfway. The take still has to be good here from XSET. They needed to continue with this, but the second snake bite very well could have done it. Steel's trying to soak through it, and it looks like he will successfully do just that. Defuse confirmed. Pardon, I thought the economy was a lot lower than it is actually for XSET. Their full loss bonus allows them to get a full purchase into play. But nobody can get through Asuna. Finally, it feels like Pure is the only player who can deal with them. So now Aaron trying to work the spike forward, but 100 Thieves still holding on to yellow. And they're not letting it go. It's just down to Aaron now, able to find Nitro, but this would be another 1v3 situation. Not going to find the elimination. And 100 Thieves through 11 to stay alive. Asuna trying to chase him down, but BCJ actually does get out of dodge. Nitro is not confirmed for the plant yet. Now he'll go to stick for it. And 100 Thieves looking to set up their post plant, largely just kind of in and around Raptors. They're not playing this one passively, and Pure's actually going to capitalize on a first blood. Opportunity to maybe clear some space off the paint shells for XSET, but I don't believe it actually fully got into the site. So that's not great news overall. Asuna up top, finds some damage, no kills. Ethan down low, looking to take place, finds one. Caught under the reload. Asuna comes to help out. And, well, Asuna comes to help out. I think that's pretty much where we can stop the phrase.
Yeah.
3v2. BCJ does find a couple of kills, but Hiko and Nitro are in really good spots to try to stop this.
Yeah, shock dart's coming in just the right time. It's going to stop that diffuse. Maybe got halfway. Indeed, it did, but just, I don't know about the time.
Not going to be good.
Matter.
Yep.
Maybe a chance here to make something happen.
Well, opportunity, but you got to still get through all these rifles. Asuna gets a good read. Lear comes out. He does get tagged. Hiko down low. Good for one. Asuna helps with the second. BCJ trying to stick. Not even going to get it to halfway, I believe, as Hiko does get the elimination. Just down to second and T, but still, regardless, 100 Thieves on 12, looking primed to take the map.
Yeah,
and
that's just the power of being able to hold on to your shock darts. Yeah, they're starting to, make sure they're not getting flanked. They put out a smoke middle. They're trying to, maybe instill some doubt into XSET. They might be backing off. The problem is Def has such a forward position on B, and they have mid covered here by BCJ that they can just feel pretty confident holding these players in position on A side. As I say that, though, Zekken does start to rotate out to middle a little bit in his own right. Aaron, though, still has a Viper's Pit in play. Alt's going to come in to get on the Raptors on the opposite side. All right, actually cancels, just getting information instead. Gets Paranoia onto Aaron. They're going to start coming in the pit.
This corner is so good, though, for Aaron. Finds the first. Cannot respond to Hiko for the second. So now Zekken, the next one in, is going to have assistance by way of Aldrun from BCJ. Gets a tag off onto Ethan. Here comes the player on the corner. Zekken does not win the gunfight. 100 Thieves will get this plant off. Shock dart making life a little bit difficult, though, as it just comes down to Hiko for a 1v2. One shock dart to play with, but both players run the back. Finds the first, gets the second, and Hiko with the Red Bull clutch gets 100 Thieves the win, and that means we will see map number 3, but not before we appreciate this double one last time. Wait, Hot Hands will deny any space, and now Asuna the first one forward. Def, the contestant in the backside arches. BCJ done well to find one elimination, comes forward, trying to find a double peek with Def, and they do confirm a 2-for-1 exchange.
Yeah, pretty solid hold here from XSET, all things considered, on how fast some of these were able to get up middle and how they were able to clear a way into the side itself. But Def still holds firm in the back. Zekken has been caught, though. Numbers are now going to be equalized, and Def gets taken down by the shock darts. Great utility uses from Hiko. Back to a 2-on-2, but a spike will go down.
Deal. Takes care of the sentry turret without much cause for concern. Pure, though, has gained entry through the staircase. Sees Hiko, no problem there. Steal, though. Gets the first headshot off. Sentry turret comes right back into play. 3 shots on the Sheriff. Gets the fight, but Pure wins the battle. And just barely able to take care of the sentry turret before it was going to maybe get things a little bit too tight.
Trailblazer clears out middle. There's a lot of intel that XSET are getting off of this. Now they know that it's likely going to be some type of A play, and they're in the right spot. Steel takes down Depth, and that changes everything.
Oh, Hunter's Fury's going to also come out. Steel finds a second beyond that. BCJ, you have to feel like should have expected that challenge to come through at any moment in time, so Pure has to rotate, and even with those eliminations, 100 Thieves are actually going to bail away from the clearance they got from Hiko's Hunter's Fury to go instead play at the B site, and as they deal with Pure, this will be free for the taken.
Yeah, I mean, those 2 kills basically were the keys to the city for 100 Thieves. Up until that point, I feel like XSET was doing a great job. They cleared out mid with the Trailblazer. They had a turret still set up on A side. They had B lobby control. But once Still gets those 2 kills at B, all of a sudden, it breaks up that defense that was in place towards middle and A side for XSET, and gives 100 T access to that B site. Now they're going to get a victory here pretty clean. They won't lose a single player on the round, it seems. As Aaron's able to get some type of exit here, but seems unlikely. Asuna's going to get a read. Does get the frag, but that's just going to be a small prize at the end of the day.
Just make it as punishing as possible here if you're Aaron. That's the only goal. Everything's being watched, and there's really not an angle that he can keep freely. And there it is. Steel will find 4 in the round, and it all starts with a double that he gets through B main.
Joy alt comes out. Guess they've been trying to bait that out the whole time.
Oh, Nasa tries to hold his ground. He will fall. Aaron gets 2, and the lockdown does get destroyed. Just in the time, oh, Pure nearly gets a collateral, but only finds Hiko. The response there from Steel, but it's still a 3v2. Now made a 2v2, at one point in time favoring XSET. The spike is still down deep in towards A, but XSET can't find eliminations. Is there enough time to get this planted? There should be, but BCJ still has a shock dart. Plus he could try to spam things out, but Steel finds his 3rd elimination. Well,
that was a beautiful shot and step through the window thanks to the wall boost. He'll get spiked down. His teammates are still holding main, and now they're defending the short side. They're getting the key frags, and now it's all on Depth.
Everything was looking so dire for 100 Thieves with the res, plus this little slippery play from Nitro. Turns things into a 1v4 situation, now made 1v3 for Death. And this is, I just don't know how you take here. That was unbelievable. I mean, that looked like BCJ had just single-handedly clutched up the round for XSET's hold.
Sure. Yeah, you will sometimes see that wall there just to get a boosted peek into market or the site itself, but to see it used for a shrouded step into site, it basically gives you a whole nother angle of attack and gets you the site itself for a plant. It's a really neat way to use that sage wall. I can't say I've really ever seen that. Time left. Asuna clears out line. Now he can run it back into a site. He has to worry about these nano swarms a little bit here, but still trying to get some space. Great wall boost here from Ethan, but it gets caught by Aaron.
Plus the Nova Pulse as well. How good was that utility from Def and Aaron? Now the Hunter's Fury are going to try to come through, but Nitro double through mid, just down to BCJ. Trying to spam in while he gets caught in response. Steel kind of tagging him up. BCJ trying to force the issue. Does find Steel caught on a reload, so at least one weapon will be collected here.
I don't know, like, again, they can definitely chip away at people and set up easy assists for the Spectre of Aaron and, you know, the Sheriff of Zekken, but it can also be a little bit tough when you're trying to retake in close quarters with it, though it does have a lot of no-scope accuracy.
Well, Def will tag up Steel, but immediately healed, so essentially moot point outside of the armor being taken off. Here, though, this will hit a little bit harder, and does it ever! Double kill coming through, just the collat right down catwalk. 100 Thieves still committed, though. They're moving quickly, and Aaron with an SMG could be in a position to blow this place up. You've got the Trailblazer coming through. Aaron gonna make his move now. Not gonna find the better, though, of Nitro. ECJ still looking for the Hunter's Fury, tags up Asuna down low, but he's able to self-sustain off the Blaze Wall, and this is a 2v2 that is still very much so doable, realistically, from both sides.
Yeah, lockdown off the board, too, as Aaron was fragged out, so no ults in play here. It's just all going to come down to fragging, and it's an op and a Marshall versus 2 rifles, and everyone from 100T is now fully healthy thanks to the heal. Hiko catching BCJ as well, adds insult to injury. Op shot missed. Not looking good here for XSET.
Oh, but Pure snuck on. And they heard him. Seems to be the case. Finds the first shot. Resets. Knows where Asuna is. 1v1! Oh! The Red Bull clutch out of Pure in absolute electric quickscope form!
He was the real robber in that situation.
BCJ flashed out, trying to play an off angle. Still finds the first kill on Asuna. Are you kidding? Pure still feeling the hot hand. Finds more. But Nitro teleports back onto the site. Finds himself a double. But nobody is getting through Pure. One more. Give it to him. Sheriff in hand. But hold on. Don't give Ethan a chance at the 1v3, says XSET.
Yeah, a little bit of discipline there to back off, just kind of settle down. Been a lot
Imagine
of
if he gets
crazy
that.
things going on here. This is roll it back in, make sure you secure the victory. But yeah, Pierce definitely been teeing off. He's feeling himself for sure. Keeping the momentum of the previous round and popping off some more big frags at the op here in this round. Not leaving much hope here for Ethan. Just have Spike, that's about the only thing going for him.
30 seconds left.
Do it, Pierre. Give him another 4. He's seen the ponytail walk by.
Did he?
Rotation, yeah, he did for sure. Seconds are the rotation over. And yeah, Pierre's watching this back staircase. Bang, no problem. 4 for Pierre again. Unreal stuff. Set are going to be tested here. You have the chance to respond with one of their own. VCJ spamming through the nebula does eventually confirm Asuna. Nitro again, this same wall shrouded step play to get some control of the site.
I love it.
It's really cheeky. You love it a lot, but still XSET. Money back nicely. Nitro finds one. Paranoia going to come through. Does tag BCJ with that, but the Trailblazer also affecting Steel. But ooh, Nitro almost a chance to find one into a second, but will not happen. Punishing round. 100 Thieves get a couple of kills plus a plant.
Yeah, it's just XSET keep having an answer for that play. Like, yeah, Nitro may get onto site and have like an alternate way to help the rest of his team follow suit, but
Last round.
100 Thieves can try to use that to outmaneuver their opponent yet again. But again, Zekin's just so aware of this, but he still goes down, and this is going to really open up that A site.
Aaron, though, does respond. Pure still has the knives to play with.
30
And a
seconds
shout out
left.
to the alarm bot picture-in-picture just to know essentially how XSET will have to rotate. Defending lockdown coming through. Slow orb going to be a big deterrent for Pure. Still gets away from this. Spike is down. There is no response for this lockdown, so Nitro's going to have to try to alleviate the site, and will be able to do so. Aaron trying to get very quickly through the side door. Here, up top, pushed back by a shock dart. Ethan in a corner, going to get help from Nitro on the cross. Now it's just focusing up towards heaven, and there are the kills. Clean they fall, and 100 Thieves able to put together 5 from their offensive half. Paranoia through main. There's all the nanoswarms coming through. Everyone takes so much damage, including an elimination. Oh, it all just came right into the jaws of the defense of 100 Thieves. And Steel happy just to hit the E key a couple of times to get himself a free kill, but the play is still alive. BCJ, good damage, finds himself a double. And Death has never revealed his position. 1v2 from behind. Spike is down, but is quickly coming onto Ethan, who knows that there's a play from behind too. They've read it, they deal with it, and 100 Thieves take the pistol.
Yeah, really well handled by 100 Thieves through and through. Yeah, they lost some
So
mid-control.
some forward progress being made. They survived through the nanoswarms this time, so there's already a bit of a difference here for the attack. Second finds one on the cross. Steel trying to wallbang with the Eerie. Not going to find one, but holds down the trigger to get BCJ. Exchange still favoring the offense. The plant will come through.
Certainly. Only 2 players left to retake with for 100T. One of which is just a Spectre here, and now that's even gone. It's all on Hiko. And Def, that late lurk placement. As it gets shut down, now they know Steel's on his way over. Alt as well from Nitro into the back of the site. There's really no way now for XSET to pivot. They have to commit.
Yeah, Def gets caught. Steel finds a second. Hiko also a part of this. BCJ was the last one here, and the Hunter's Fury still gets spent. A little bit of communication and coordination beyond that for XSET on this rotation, and 100 Thieves are going to capitalize. Not enough time for a plant.
I have to commend, though, 100 Thieves, right? Steel's in the perfect place to not only cover middle, but keep his turret active to keep his lockdown to kill the opposing lockdown and their Cosmic Divide. So, pretty nice 1 ult traded for 2, basically.
Nitro's Paranoia gives Asuna a chance to hold this in simultaneous fashion. 1 for 1 initially. Ethan up top, trying to get a play in, but the kills are still looking really good. Aaron's able to find a double. Pure's going to stick for the plant, and now it's just on to Ethan and Steel to try to recover this 2v2.
Look at Ethan having all the elevation options now as well. With the SWAT, he'll avoid the nanoswarm because of it also. So, I mean, this is just a beautiful use of Ethan's barrier.
Aaron down low HP. Sees one, sees the second! Him and Pure combine! Also, they're going to try to cover some things with the Blaze Wall. Time becoming a bit of a problem. 100 Thieves, they're going to have to go. Are they even going to go for this? They finally come onto Aaron, but there might not be enough time to go. They're going to give this round away.
I feel like Def got those stars back just in time to put those nebulas down to block both retake points back into the site. And they couldn't really build off of discovering Aaron. Nitro's going to get a lot of exits, but Round still going to XSET, so they get to save 3 weapons at least.
So
I feel
2
like they-
players defensively for 100 Thieves in the back of the site. Hiko's got no utility to play with, and a lot of the Sage utility also has been spent, so it's going to be down to the vanilla gunplay. Asuna coming in from behind, finds one, but not a second. Trade's pretty even. Hiko down to 11 HP, not able to stay alive, and a 3v2 will unfold as XSET plants.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't rotate faster after Nitro used his ult inside B lobby and saw that many players. They still held 2 at back in heaven, which allowed XSET to have a good numbers advantage on B side to take. And now they have the lockdown to help secure against the retake. You can see it's pressuring 100 Thieves to go for it here now, and they'll lose their battles, and that's catwalk to hit
Nitro.
into A, and they have spotted one at tree already.
Austin is also here, but Pure, he actually darts right on through, finds the first, wants to clear things out. It's Ethan down low, misses the shot. Ethan's able to capitalize onto one. Time becoming a problem. Ethan finds a second. That's the spike carrier down. 6 seconds on the clock. 100 Thieves full rotating. Def trying to plant. Aaron meanwhile finding an elimination. But Nitro on the site not gonna find anything. It all comes down to Steel. 1v3.
Beautiful shots from Aaron, must be said. He saved the day.
Can Steel do the same though? Slips by heaven. Alarm bot scouts it out. Spam shots from below. Doesn't tag up Steel. He's got to go though. Finds the first. Flashed up. He grabs the second. Not gonna get the third. And XSET defeat 100 Thieves to get into the grand finals.